Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Okay, so in this video, I'm back with the Dyson Airwrap. So yesterday I posted my initial Dyson Airwrap review video, and in that video I mentioned that I wanted to come back and do a follow-up video for each one of the attachments that the Dyson Airwrap came with. I was actually getting a lot of questions on the initial review video about how long the curls lasted, and since yesterday was actually the first time I was able to use the Dyson Airwrap, I didn't really have an answer for that. So I wanted to go ahead and just create one of the videos today and do a video using the 1.5-inch curling barrel to curl my whole head to see how well the curls last throughout the day. So I actually went on the Dyson website and I was looking through all of their information regarding all of the technology behind the Dyson Airwrap. And one of the things I learned was that according to the website, there are two ways to style and curl your hair. One is through heat, and the other one is through moisture. And both of these methods change the bonds of the hair structure and actually enable you to mold or shape the hair strand. With traditional heating tools, there's usually a metal plate, either round or straight, that you introduce to your hair to actually manipulate the shape of the hair and work it in the way you want it. However, by introducing your hair to such extremely high temperatures, this damages your hair, and hair, once damaged, actually cannot heal itself. We're told you don't want to damage your hair, you don't want to damage your hair repeatedly, but the thing is, like, they don't really tell us like why it's so important not to damage your hair. One is because hair cannot heal itself, and two, damaged hair is a lot more brittle and breaks a lot easier than healthy hair. And three, damaged hair actually absorbs water a lot more than healthy hair. And as mentioned before, the two ways to change the shape of your hair is through heat and water. So when your damaged hair is sucking in that moisture from the air, it actually loses its shape. So if you have your hair styled or curled, your hair sucking in that moisture is going to lose that balance, lose that hold, and that's how you're going to lose the shape of your hair if it's damaged. So alternatively, when your hair is wet, water actually breaks down the hydrogen bond so that when your hair dries in a particular shape, it holds on to that shape. So the Dyson Airwrap requires you to start with damp hair and then uses air to style your hair. This helps increase volume in your hair and also eliminates the use of extreme heat. And the last thing I want to cover about the Dyson Airwrap is that it actually has an intelligent heat control and ensures that it never goes above 302 degrees Fahrenheit. So keeping the temperature below that ensures that you are not damaging your hair as you're styling it. Today I'm using the 1.2-inch curling barrels to curl my whole head. This is what they look like. So there are two barrels, one that goes each direction. So depending on which direction you want your hair to curl, you switch out the barrels accordingly. I like to curl my hair away from my face. I'm gonna start with this one and start on this side of my hair. And quite honestly, guys, I'm really not that good with hair. I'm just learning myself, so like I am by no means an expert in hair, so I'm hoping that I do this right. I have it on high heat, high speed. We'll see if I need to lower that, but let's give it a try. Is it going the wrong way? Okay, I think the barrels are a little bit confusing because when I look at this, okay, no, I guess it's not confusing. I can't look at arrows because this clearly is going towards my face, and I guess when I look at it, like it's going this way. Now that I'm looking at it on the camera, it's definitely going, okay, so I'm using the wrong tool. I was wondering, I was like, why does this look like it's like going towards my face? I want it away from my face. It's because you're doing it wrong. Okay. There we go. Better. Here we go. I don't know if I'm just doing this wrong, but I think it's easier just to wrap my ends around and then use the barrel to kind of have it go in. Okay. So what I do notice is it's not really grabbing the ends of my hair. Like sometimes I'll grab it really well, and then sometimes it just like won't. Like it'll start wrapping and then a few strands will be like out. What I've been doing is just kind of wrapping it around with my fingers, and then once I like wrap it around, it does hold on there. Here's what we have so far. I I think what's going on is I have my hair, especially the ends of my hair, too wet, and so it's like really heavy, and that's why it's not able to wrap around the barrel by itself, because it's just being like weighed down. Yeah, that wraps around a lot easier when it's not soaking wet. Okay, so here is my whole head curled with the 1.2-inch curling barrel, and I'm actually pretty impressed. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is actually hairspray 1/2 of my hair to see if that actually helps with the curls staying in any better. And then on this side, I'm just going to let it do its thing. So it's been like an hour and a half since I curled my hair, and I figured what better way to put it to the test than to go for a walk here in Texas where it's like super humid. So if my hair can withstand this, we know we have good curls. Okay, so it is 10:30 p.m. It's been about 6 hours since I initially curled my hair. I have been on a walk with my dog and my boyfriend in humid Texas weather for about 15-20 minutes, and I have cooked dinner standing above a hot stove. So that leads us here, 6 hours later. Here's what my curls look like. So this side of my hair actually has hairspray to hold it together. I think it stayed really, really well. After initially curling it, it dropped a little bit. Once I hairsprayed it, it honestly hasn't really lost very much shape and volume. This side has lost a little bit of shape. It's not as curly as before, but also not that bad. I honestly thought that this was gonna drop a lot, and it didn't. I have a lot of curls, and as you can tell, this is a little bit lower, but not significantly. And I think the reason why this is so much lower is because this was the first section that I curled, and I was definitely doing it wrong. I left the ends really wet, and I think leaving the ends wet did not help with this curl at all, so it pretty much just straightened out because it was still wet. Okay, so I was initially planning on ending this video last night after a 6-hour update. However, I woke up this morning and my hair actually looked really good still. So I thought that I would do a 20-hour update. So I curled my hair 20 hours ago, and here is what it looks like. In addition, this morning it was pouring outside and it's trash day. So I actually had to run outside in the rain to move my car and get the trash bin out on time. And my hair still looks like this. So I'm actually really, really impressed. So you can see this side has lost a lot of its curl. It's still wavy. This side, however, this is the side that I actually put the hairspray on, and it's actually holding up really well. There's still a lot of curl left in it. Not as tight as, you know, it was last night or anything. I would say these curls are comparable to a conventional curling iron. I just like this so much more because my hair doesn't feel crunchy, it doesn't smell burnt, and it's so much softer than had I used a traditional curling iron. Really pleased with these results. Honestly, I was really worried that my curls won't last. And to be honest, I don't know if these curls are what everyone can expect with the Dyson Airwrap. This is just my experience with my hair. However, I did pick up a few tips while I was using the Dyson Airwrap to curl my hair. The first thing I picked up is you don't want your hair too damp, especially at the ends. Otherwise, the water in your hair is going to weigh the ends down, which makes it really difficult for the Airwrap to pick up the ends of your hair and curl it around the barrel. If you find that your hair is too damp and the Airwrap isn't picking it up, just grab a towel and blot the ends of your hair just so that you don't have like water droplets on the ends, and that was actually what really helped me out when I was doing this. Another thing that I noticed is you don't want to have too much hair on the barrel, and this is especially true if you have longer hair. So the design of this barrel kind of like comes out like this, so if you have too much hair on there, it just pushes the extra hair down. past the curling barrel, and the hair down there doesn't really get curled, and you're not gonna get a uniform spiral. So for me, because my hair is pretty long, I found that it was easier to work in smaller sections so that the entire strand can fit on this barrel without it pushing the excess off of it. I also noticed that the section, or the coanda effect, is most powerful like up here on the barrel. It's not like as powerful down here. So you want to try to aim like the ends of your hair towards this section of the barrel, and then that's what's going to make it wrap your hair really tight around this barrel. And once the ends of your hair are on the barrel, it's really easy to maneuver it up and have it wrap around the barrel. Personally, for me, I like to hold the cool shot for at least 10 seconds just to make sure that the section of hair I'm curling is dry and not hot when I release it. This is going to help set the curl while it's already on the barrel, so when you release it, it's not going to drop as much. Alternatively, you want to make sure that your hair is damp and not too dry when you're trying to curl a section, because the air wrap relies on moisture in your hair to style it. So if there's not enough moisture in your hair and you're trying to do this on dry hair, it's not going to give you as nice of a curl. So I hope this video was a good representation of how long the curls from the Dyson Airwrap lasted. I do want to point out that I did not touch up my hair at all after I initially curled it, and I did not add any more hairspray onto this side after I sprayed it initially. Anyway, what do you guys think about these curls from the Dyson Airwrap? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and if you haven't done so already, be sure to click on that subscribe button right there if you want to see more videos like this. I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!